Fala galera, tudo bom com vocês? Vou começar aqui com mais uma série de GTA V online e vamos pro primeiro golpe. Então vamos lá. Não liguem muito barulho no fundo aqui. Salve, salve. Comprar o máximo de munição possível. Uma qualquer uma aqui, ó. Valeu. Eu não entendi, cara. Essa última pergunta aí. Enquanto não tem ninguém ainda. Tá muito ruim o vídeo, não sei. Pra mim aqui tá bom. Que às vezes pra vocês aí não tá muito legal. Mas pode falar aí. É, meu, viu? O que que dá não ter amigos no GTA? Ah, isso é só falar, viu? Mas podem falar aí, gente. Como é que tá saindo o vídeo aí pra vocês aí? Tá conseguindo me ouvir direito? Como é que tá a imagem? Vamos lá. Esse golpe que é legal. Esse serviço da fleca aqui. Ó, eu gosto desse golpe. Todos, né? Mas esse aqui eu acho legal também.
Yes, yes, this will do very nicely. Very nice place you've got. Very chic. Nothing like a bourgeois bank robber to remind me of how strange Los Santos has become. In my day, the psychos at least had the dignity to be psychotic. Nowadays, it's all about home furnishings and going straight. All right, you ready? Because this is it. Well, it's not it, but it's something. It's something very big. It's not quite ready yet, but I wanted to see how you're doing. What I've got is a Fleesa Bank franchise. And it's nothing too complicated. There's no buy-in. Now, normally, there would be a buy-in. You would put in money up front, we would arrange the job, and you would pull it off. But this time, I'll cover the upfront costs. Call it the price of getting a look at you. And there's no risk to you. Unless, of course, you count getting locked up or shot. So, you ready? What do you think? You questions, comments, concerns? All right. What are you waiting for? Let's go see this place.
Prefiro não comentar, Igor. Mas como é que tá o... Como tá saindo minha voz aí? Tá me ouvindo direito? Eu vou dirigir. Bora, Alex. Bora, meu. Bora, doido. Esperar o carro?
Whatever.
I understand.
Só faltava agora. O quê? Ou ele tá esperando trazer o carro dele, né? Nunca se sabe, né? Então vamos fazer o seguinte. Só assim, né? Esse idiota.
Take us to the Fleesa on Western Highway, near Chumash.
Ficar com esse idiota, cara.
Word of warning, we're on the job right now, so don't let the cops notice you. If they come after us, we call it off. So, my taciturn friends, I suppose you want to know how we're doing this. Well, funny you should ask. We're driving out to the bank, taking a look at it, picking up some equipment, and then heading back to make our plans. Not very complex at all. We're not going in, we're not poking it with a stick. We're just sitting back and taking a look. You see, I like my scores like I like my dates. Across the street and unaware they're being watched.
Fala, Gavião.
All right, so why this bank over all the other banks in the state? Why does fortune favor this
Cara,
one?
o que me deixa mais puto fazendo golpe e essas missões assim
You're like a child
é
whose
quando a
parents think
pessoa
it's clever.
aceita, né,
The IRS.
pedido de
Well, this bank's
convite no
got some
caso, né?
safety deposit boxes,
E-
and in one of those safety deposit boxes
E aí
are some
entra
bonds
no
being
teu
hidden
golpe e
from the
tal.
taxman.
Aí
No one's
do
gonna
nada
report
ele fica
missing.
parado no
All starting
durante
to
a
make
missão.
sense. Security should be
Atrapalha
light,
muito.
well, relatively light. Light if your daydreams are raids on the Union Depository. Quite heavy if your day job is turning over liquor stores and gas stations. And the bonds in the box will be worth more than a few rumpled notes from a till, so the minor escalation is worth it, if you can handle it. Plus, you know, the sea view,
Então,
nothing
só
like
tem
staring
esse
at the ocean while you
personagem aqui.
contemplate money and power, incarceration, homicide, you know, all those weighty issues surrounding your first foray into serious armed robbery. I'm assuming you're kind of a cerebral crew, because otherwise this whole not talking deal just kind of puts you on the spectrum, right? Okay, well, how about we just get there and see where we're at?
Eles vão parar na frente do banco.
There it is. Take a look. Drink it in. I've patched into their security feed on my cell. Take a look. What are we looking at? Small joint, not much security. Staff won't give a crap, especially about the deposit boxes. Customers will probably be thinking how to turn this into a screenplay. The boxes are in the back behind a safe door. We want box number 167. Yeah, it's right on the highway with good access. That works for you. You can get out quick, but it'll also work for the cops. Speed up their response time. Okay? Okay. We've seen what we're gonna see. Let's go to the garment factory. Now, when you hit the bank, you're gonna need to hack into its security system. I've written a neat little program that'll do most of the work for you, but it's probably a good idea for you to familiarize yourselves with it. You, in the passenger seat.
Então,
I've sent it
Gavião,
to
aí
your
no
phone.
caso,
We'll take it for a dry run, keep your
Trevor,
hands
se não me
steady,
engano.
and maybe the wet run won't be a disaster.
Não, se não me engano não, é certeza. Ele só dá pra jogar com ele no modo história, entendeu? Tô jogando no modo online. Boa tarde, Zé. Aí no caso o Trevor só dá pra jogar com ele, esse personagem no modo história, não no online. Eu acredito que ele deve aparecer no online aí em alguma missão, né? Você joga assim, já sei que não deve estar não. Pelo menos eu nunca joguei.
I'm calling Paige. She's my assistant. First she's gonna get us what we need, then she's gonna saw me in half. Shit!
O cara faz isso.
No? Didn't like that one? You don't make it easy. Quit it! Paige, it's Lester. The place looked good. Nothing we weren't expecting. Can you get the intel together? Hard copies to go on a notice board. Yeah, plus all the equipment we spoke about. I'll be over to collect it with those people. Yeah. Charming as ever. Okay, see you soon. She's loading the hardware into the back of a truck. Tools for the job, things for you to wear. On a job, your attire will depend on the role you're performing. As a job gets more complicated, so will the uniforms. If you're likely to be seen by civilians, you'll be provided with a couple of masks. Then when you go into the bank, you can choose one that goes with your eyes. And hey, there's the added bonus of none of your favorite comic convention outfits being linked to a major crime. Whoop-de-doo. Alright, where were we? Masks. Paige. Oh yeah, we'll go over there, pick her up, and go back to your place to plan this thing. I can talk you through the planning board later. That might be helped by a visual aid. The rest is pretty self-explanatory. Listen to me, do what I say. Bullets go in here, come out there. And if you're ever caught, you keep your mouth shut. I couldn't resist. Hey, passenger seat. Did you get into their network? Good work. There's Paige. We're leaving this car, taking the truck. I should be using my cane.
Nice to meet you.
Vê se melhorou agora aí.
Come on, back to your place. Is it all there?
I think so. You want to get out and check? Go down the inventory? Or are you happy sitting there making a perfect butt imprint in your easy
Agora o
wipe
cara quer
seat?
participar.
I'll take your word for it.
Thank you. It should all be there. The clothes, guns, headsets, holdalls, masks, the drill. The files with all the photos and surveillance work. Hey, there's enough here to make us all look real suspicious. Nice little conspiracy to commit robbery charge waiting to happen.
What, they're gonna charge us with thought crime?
Not so much thought as everything but the deed crime. We'd be caught with our pants down and a hard-on out to here.
Well, we're not getting caught. These are professionals.
So I hear. The cheapest professionals money can buy.
I like to think of it as investing in new talent. And until you and me start playing low-rent Bonnie and Clyde, that's the way it's gotta be. She didn't mean anything by that, by the way. She's just a little brusque.
If they were offended, they would have said
Pois é.
something.
Bom que ele não sabe o que a gente tá falando. Xingar ele online aqui. Isso aí, Gabriel, vai acompanhando aí. Esse golpe é interessante. Acho que o golpe que eu mais gosto é esse aqui e aquele do Pacific Standard. É isso aí. Não, não uso o TikTok. Cara, eu acredito que não, mas depois eu vou ver com ela e te dou um retorno aí. Eu acredito que não. Vou fazer um Discord depois e vou colocar vocês
Now,
lá.
Paige, we'll set up a board for you, won't you, Paige?
I'd let you do it if you could reach. I mean, I didn't see any milk crates for you to stand on.
The most important thing to look for in an employee is respect. You can't get anything done without respect. Where was I? Oh, yes, the room. And Paige is setting up this board on which you will plan your scores. You'll use it to set out all the prep work you need to do, select your crew, figure out how the take from a score should be split up. So you need a crew to take a score. But only one person can be in charge. Respect. Hmm? Isn't that right, Paige?
Blow me.
All right. You're only gonna need one thing for this job. It's a high-speed armored car. Now, instead of getting one legitimately,
Então,
getting a nice
sabia eu
long
até
paper
sei,
trail to
mas
your
eu não
front
gosto,
door,
entendeu?
you're
Fica
gonna
meio
be jacking one
confuso.
from a nasty Korean crew and leaving a nice long paper trail to their door instead.
This is good to go.
Hey, here's your board. Good. And when you're ready to move on the car, go over it, study the plan, tick it off the list. You must be methodical. This isn't just a dumb crime. Oh, there is an element of that.
Não, eu pesquisei sim, mas aí no caso você veio
And
pelo
when you got
canal
the car,
dele, foi
we'll
isso?
come back here and talk bank jobs. Bank jobs.
Eita, aqui tá chovendo bastante aqui. Tá bom. Vamos ver se se esse último jogador vem. Vamos tentar chamar ele. E aí, como é que ficou a minha voz aí? Agora ficou melhor? Tá dando pra ouvir direito aí? Me dizem aí. Aí ele entrou aí, viu? Não abandonou.
Talk you through all these jobs. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, yeah, the car. Okay. You're on the way to Del Perro. A Koreatown stick-up crew's been using a parking lot as a base for scores. They're into extortion, credit fraud, stolen cars, and some, major robberies. I'd expect them to be packing, and I'd expect them to be paranoid. Come to think of it, you won't find a bulletproof car in the hands of anyone who doesn't have a healthy dose of paranoia. So be careful. Almost there? Remember, you can do this however you like, as long as you're careful. If you're not careful, they'll clock you, and then you won't get any choice how this is going down. They're meant to be on the top level of this garage on the north side. So, I see two ways of doing it. You go up the north ramps and hit them hard and quick, or you go up the south ramps, get in position, and try to get the drop on them from cover. You can do it however you like, as long as you get it done. And oh yeah, we don't want anyone looking for you, so put on masks before saying hi.
Pessoa velho já.
Drop any cops or gangsters or whoever you've got coming after you and bring it to my garment factory. And try not to damage the car too much. You can't rob a bank in a wrecked car. You remember what I said about car damage? Good.
Então comentem aí qual tipo de jogos vocês gostam aí. Comentem aí. De terror, de corrida. Olha, esse carro é blindado, mas eu tô sofrendo bastante dano aqui, tá? Passando muitos tiros aqui.
I'll look after this. Lester will come by your place when you're ready to go.
Gente, vou finalizando a live por aqui e vou fazer esse golpe em 2 partes aí. E fiquem ligados. Até mais, valeu.